Hello Gemini, welcome to your December reading. Let's get shuffling. If you need to skip ahead, the description box is where you'll find the timestamps. But let me tell ya that Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, your ruling planet of Mercury, is in Capricorn this month. I could see this being like work for you, but very productive. Mercury will be kazemiing, being in the same place as the Sun as well, right around the winter solstice. So this is a very eventful month for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Very much so. What do we got? Page of Pentacles, ready to roll with that money. Ace of Pentacles, but what? You're so busy just kind of like looking around and not looking at your money. You thought you could just like roll the dice, put your money down in that casino. It looks like, Gemini, you carelessly walked into the casino and oops, now you're leaving. Yeah, this is very much like you running into the casino and getting a little disoriented by all the flashing lights and the sounds. It can, Christmas time, all the flashing lights and the sounds, you know, it's sort of a little bit like a casino everywhere right now, isn't it? Bells and strobing, sequins. Maybe Gemini just wants to go somewhere quiet and get away from all that. Maybe try and recoup some of those losses. There's that Page of Pentacles again, getting doubles a lot. Again, Five of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Lover's card reversed. And of course, the double of this guy, Page of Pentacles. Really, okay, Gemini. Gemini is the twins. And here's the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles showing up like twin kids. It's like showing up as kind of like the good twin and the bad twin is what I'm seeing here. And that's kind of Gemini. That's kind of the balancing act you're probably doing right now between trying to start something. It's like you can't quite get started. It's like you have the key to open the door, but you keep dropping it, and you pick it up and you try again, and you're just stuck in this energy right now of kind of going around and around, where you're not actually you're not feeling like you're getting a lot back. It might be just breaking even, but you know, it could be worse, right? The Five of Cups reversed is reminding you to come in from the cold. The Devil card here, I think, is that Capricornian energy that Mercury is gliding through this month, wanting you to work, wanting you to try new things, but not carelessly. And the Lover's card showing up reversed here as well. It's very similar to the Devil card. The Lover's card very much mirrors the Devil card, where we have another example here of the twin symbolism, the twinning. We have two figures in this card, two figures in this card, and two figures in this card. That's pretty wild. And it goes from, you know, two figures where, like, if these figures were twins, one would be kind of holding the other one back. Like, one of them knows a way out of the cold and where they can get a hot meal, and the other one's like, I don't want to go to that soup kitchen, I don't like them. And it's like, dude, we're right outside, like, we can go in. So this person is being held back. These people are being held back by their own desires, and they're being held back by their own ideas of, and they're being held back by addictions, by indulgences, by gluttony, sloth, and all those other fun and deadly sins. And the Lover's card, this couple is has the opportunity to make this a spiritual union. And they're not taking it, they're not taking the high road. Fast moving energy, Gemini could be a little stuck in their own relationship paradigms this month. That could really get in the way if you don't watch. And the Eight of Cups, the reason that this person is, the reason that the figure in the Eight of Cups does not look very happy, it has to do, I think, with having already given so much, and they are so used to giving so much that they might not realize that there's even any other way to be. Gemini, think about how much you actually have to spend. You know, that's how much you've got. You have one. The amount of money you have is one coin, one golden, big, giant plate-sized coin. You know, you're going to have to budget your energy, your physical energy. If you give too much energy out to other people, you won't have any for yourself. You know, it's your choice if you let other people sort of like pull you back, hold you down. You can walk away at any time from the party. You can get up and leave. You can pull a good old Irish goodbye if you need to and just not say anything to anybody. Just leave. Text somebody after you've left and say, sorry, I had to go. Great party. I forgot I left the soup on the stove, or, you know, might have to be a little white lie. Because there is such a thing as a white lie. The Devil card showing up while Mercury is in Capricorn is really interesting. There's the Lover's card again, and there's the Ace of Pentacles again as well. To me, these cards are all saying that you could get too caught up in the Christmas rush this month and trying to do everything for everybody. And that's not like a balanced relationship. Really interesting cards, Gemini. Gemini is always like a tricky seeming kind of sign, where it's like this, but it's like that. It's like this, and it's like that. Like it's showing always one way that it could be, and then also the mirror version of how it could be. And you can always choose which one of those, you know, the whole shadow side of Gemini. The only way to work with that shadow energy is to recognize it, so then you can work with it, so then you can turn something that you experience in the physical into a spiritual manifestation, and vice versa, where you can bring the spiritual inspiration down into the material world and into the physical body. In the highest expression of the lovers coming together, it is a spiritual union. The male and female couple in the Devil card can indicate either knowing when to buckle down and get to work, or it can be also the opposite, and it can be addiction and debauchery, because they're just two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. Gemini can be ready for a new beginning, but there's got to be a reckoning that comes first. There's got to be a inventory taken, where this could be a great month to get started early on the goals that you want to set for 2024. With the Mercury Cazimi happening at the solstice time, just before the full moon, later this month, on Boxing Day, I believe, you can really let go of whatever sort of limiting patterns. I see that you're going to be able to really have the focus to get your books in order, to get your goals in place for next year, to give yourself a pat on the back for the goals that you have achieved this year, and look how far you've come. Don't get too bogged down in all the material themes that are so pervasive at this time of year, though. There could be a lot of temptation to overspend. Sometimes we overspend to compensate. You might want to just like throw presents at it, but that's not what they need. So if you feel like things are kind of getting away from you a little bit this month, just pause, breathe. And that's the fastest way, using your breath to connect yourself back into your body. And from that place, because ultimately it's going to be your body that gives you the signs of when you may have given a little too much, where you start to feel like you're a little bit depleted and you need to be leaving the party and going and standing out on the deck for a little bit by yourself to do what? To catch your breath. You've kind of been a little bit out of breath, like whew. And if you think about that saying, catch your breath, it's like, it's your breath, right? Catching your breath, being aware of your breath again. I hope. It's just that, yeah, it's not like that you stopped breathing. It's just that you became automatic about it. You didn't take a minute to really feel it. Really, because this can be fun once in a while, but it's not sustainable to be like living up there on your broom. It's like, yeah, come down here. Come inside where it's warm. And I hope you really enjoy this month. Wonderful Geminis. We'll see you next time.